This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
Well, it's been the phrase over the last few days. It is hot, and it's not going to cool down anytime soon as we take a live look over Busch Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us at noon. I'm Mercedes McKay. Kay Quinn has the day off. Well, we're going to see temperatures reach the mid to upper 90s all week long. Meteorologist Gary Frank is here for Jim with our weather first forecast. And Gary, it is stifling out there.
Yeah, it doesn't take long, and we're already into the 90s pretty quickly here at this hour. 94 in Berkeley, 92 in Creve Coeur, not many spots in the 80s, and we're already above our average high temperature for the day. So when you talk about the heat, you add the humidity. We've started to see more of a Gulf surge of moisture that's added to some cloud cover on the leading edge of things. And I think as we look to the south, this is where more of this rain is settling in. It's not really going to work its way in like that, but this piece of energy will at least give us the potential for a few showers that bubble up in the afternoon. That's our only bet as far as keeping us from really warming up anymore later on today. But as we look downtown, you can see a few clouds. The wind is blowing too. We've got a strong south breeze at around 15 miles an hour, and it's pretty humid. We're at 94 already, and we were at 97 yesterday. Now, I don't think we're going to get higher than that today, but we're going to be pretty close to it, I think, as we continue to warm up. So the next several hours, expect that as we hold steady around 94, I think we'll start to see chances for rain before temps eventually fall off, and we'll talk about that, as well as our potential to reach 100 degrees, and if there's any end in sight to this heat.
Oof, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Well, there are places you can go if the heat becomes too unbearable. For a full list of cooling centers near you, just text the word HEAT to 314-425-5355 and we'll send you a link. A strike could impact what's on the shelves at Schnucks. Right now, the local grocer and the Teamsters Union are working on a contract for the store's truck drivers. 5 on your side, Cindy Stallworth has been checking in with drivers for days now.
Give us a better contract or we strike. That's the message drivers are trying to send to Schnucks. They're back at the negotiation table with the grocery giant as we speak. This, the third attempt at a new contract in the past 3 months. Here are the 3 things you need to know this afternoon. Schnucks drivers with local Teamsters Union 610 say they want better pay, arguing they're at least $1.50 to $2 underpaid per hour in the market. Another important benefit, health care. Drivers want more coverage so they don't have to pay out of pocket as much for medical care. If an agreement is not reached today, drivers are willing to walk off the job as soon as Wednesday. I reached out to Schnucks about contract negotiations and this informational picket drivers are doing. A representative issued this statement in part reading, quote, "While we're disappointed that the proposal did not pass, we remain committed to continuing discussions at the bargaining table on Monday, June 17th. The negotiation meeting got started at 10 a.m. and of course, 5 on your side will bring you the very latest updates on this on air and online on KSDK.com. In South County, I'm Cindy Stallworth, 5 on your side.
Schedule changes at Metro Transit start today. There are adjustments to 23 bus routes. Metro is adding more buses on 15 routes. It's also resuming evening service on 4 routes in North St. Louis County. Metro says it's still planning to hire more drivers. Once trained, the company will add more evening bus routes throughout the year. 3 teenagers are in jail today, accused of stealing a car and accelerating toward police officers. According to the Maplewood Police Department, the officers fired at the car. Late last night, police found the stolen vehicle at an apartment complex on Zephyr Place. They say the driver in the car accelerated toward them, forcing officers to open fire. The car went on to hit a police car and crash into a fence. The people in the car ran off but were eventually arrested. No one was hurt. This man on your screen is accused of killing his mother and his 11-year-old niece. Police say Lorente O'Kane will be in court today, 2 days after being found with blood on his body and wounds on his hands. Officers found the victims in a bedroom after responding to a welfare check at a home Saturday night in Berkeley. According to court documents, the girl's mother told police her daughter called her saying she'd been stabbed. Then O'Kane picked up the phone and told her that her daughter was asleep. Well, the city of Hillsborough, Missouri is searching for a new police chief. According to our partners at the Leader publication, Steve Meinberg will retire on July 16th after 44 years on the force. During his time as chief, he supervised the expansion of the city's police station. There's no timeline on when his replacement will be named. A commitment to serving and protecting. Now, the Allens are new to the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department, but they stand together in the face of the department's ongoing battle with understaffing. 5 on your side's Laura Barcheski has their story.
When Ronald Allen Jr. retired from the Army, he was looking for a new career, so he became a security guard, which led him to the St. Louis Police Academy.
Growing up in the inner city, I've seen a lot of violence, and I just wanted to be the change. One of my first baseball coaches, he retired, Lieutenant Colonel Ronnie Robinson. He was my baseball coach, and I looked up to him.
Ronald, or Big Allen, worked his way up to St. Louis SWAT sergeant and has grown to love this very challenging career.
Public service is one of the best things that you can do. You know, serving your city, the place where you grew up.
Outside of work, he wanted to be a good example for his son, Ronald Allen III, or Little Allen.
He always looked up to me growing up. We were always, you know, real close, and, you know, for him to follow in my footsteps, you know, meant the world.
My dad has been my biggest role model since I could elementary school, riding him when he was in the Army.
Little Allen says if he wasn't a police officer, he'd probably still be on the football field.
Yeah, football or football.
While they're different, their reason for joining the force is the same.
Like my dad said, serving the people and being the first on scene.
Right now, St. Louis Police Sergeant Charles Wall says they're looking for more people to answer the call, just like the Allens did. Currently, there are a little more than 900 men and women serving the department, but they can pay about 300 more, making recruitment crucial.
Your training is so important to us that we're going to pay you while you're in our academy. And upon successful graduation of the academy, we guarantee you a position with our agency.
He hopes their story will inspire other families.
Service is a lot of times deep-rooted within families, whether it's military service or in this case police service. A lot of times children will follow in their parents' footsteps.
Reporting in St. Louis, Laura Barcheski, 5 on your side.
Great story there by Laura. If you or someone you know is interested in joining the St. Louis Police Department, we have a link with more information at ksdk.com in the As Seen on TV section. Still ahead, a push for a government warning on social media, why the U.S. Surgeon General thinks it's important for families to know of the dangers. Plus, when the day at the carnival goes wrong, the uncomfortable position a group of riders found themselves in.